Everything makes sense now. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. Let's talk about the problem that Hana and Minky mentioned that was gonna happen if they were too late. I'm gonna recap leading up to that point. First, Soa finally got payback against his stepmom. The box he received had evidence of all of the illegal stuff that she did. Slush funds, neglecting the hotel, the whole shebang. Plus she's going to court, so she is done. Shout out to Hana, aka Soa's mom. Now Hana, she followed Soa, gave him a back hug, gave him a gift, and then left. I'm watching the episode and I'm thinking, wait, you're not gonna tell him? And then we see Soa getting flashbacks of his mom. So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna figure it out. Doesn't seem like it. So again, I'm watching the episode and I'm like, you're not gonna tell him? Why not? There's a reason why. And then we jump to Aekyung. She is suffering. She's in the hospital. Her condition is getting worse. We knew about it, plus she also wanted to keep it a secret from Jium. This is the problem that Minky was talking about. When Jium reconnects with people from her previous lives, they are going to be suffering. This is why Hana didn't tell Soa anything. She didn't want him to suffer. A little too late for that because he's getting choked out by Jium. I'll talk about that in a moment. And when Hana told Jium you should forge new relationships, that makes total sense now. So for Jium to save Aekyung and everyone that she knows that she reconnected with, she needs to remember her first life, which she did. She remembered her first life where Soa, during that time, he was known as Master Hanya, and Jium, she was known as Su. Choan was her sister. In the flashback, we see both sisters running away from Master Hanya. He was the one that killed Su's sister as part of some ritual. I mean, it's not surprising because there have been cultures in the past that have done human sacrifices, so... But anyway, back to the episode. This explains why Su stabbed Hanya. She wanted revenge. And then when Jium came back from remembering her first life, she was mumbling, I'll kill you, and starts choking Soa. Now I really want to know, what does remembering your first life have to do with you remembering your previous lives? Was there a shaman that came into play that grants your wish or something? Or maybe Minky was actually more than he said he was, or shown that he was, or something. I mean, the bells, do the bells have some sort of power to make you remember your previous life? I don't know. I just want to know, what does Jium have to do to save everyone that she knows? Everything makes total sense now. The reason why Hana told Jium you should forge new relationships, that makes sense. The reason why Hana didn't tell Soa, hey, I'm your mom, makes total sense. She doesn't want him to suffer. Well, a little too late because his girl is telling him, I'm gonna end you, and is choking him right now, so yeah. The reason why Aekyung is suffering right now, the reason why Choan is suffering right now, she's having trouble trying to get with Doyoon, but that's not really on the same level as Aekyung suffering, but it's suffering. Doyoon he's suffering a little bit, but at the same time, not really on the same level as Aekyung suffering. And for Soa, yeah, he's suffering. He's suffering alright. We know that Jium has to remember her first life in order to save Aekyung and everyone that she knows now that she reconnected with, and also to forget remembering her previous life. I just want to know, what does she have to do after remembering her first life? Does she have to kill? Does she have to do some ritual thing? I remember I had the impression that Minky was some sort of villain, but turns out he's actually a guidance for Jium, which I think I sort of caught that. I think I caught Minky and Hana the previous life cop or something, but still a guidance, yeah. Oh man, I really want to know how this drama is gonna end. I can't wait for the last 2 episodes. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode and my review. Is there anything I might have missed? Please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.